Carlos DeJesus.
And my name is Carmen DeJesus, and we've been married 42 years. And we live here. This is our home. Home is everything. Home is a place where you could be yourself. Home is a place where you feel protected. If you don't have a home, then you have nothing. I used to work in Wall Street. I was a receptionist in a law firm. One day, my husband got very sick. My husband got a heart attack. I had to leave my job because he couldn't be by himself and I couldn't find any kind of help. We even cashed our 401k because then the bills kept going higher and higher and higher. And there was no income. You have and then you don't have. I even had to give up our apartment. We moved in with one of my husband's brother. And even though he was great, but it's really hard to live with somebody else, especially when you have lived alone for the longest time. A friend of mine got me the application here for Serviam. When they called us, it was like seeing that light, that little light at the end of the tunnel. They gave us this wonderful apartment. It's like starting to live again. One of the most beautiful things that you could go through is when you lay down in your bed and you may have a million problems, but it's one less. And one of the most important ones that you say, I have a place of my own where I can lay down my head and not worry about that. But not only that you can afford to pay back. Being able to afford your bills. As you grow older, it becomes more and more important.
One point only my husband was covered, but only with Medicare. If you get sick and you end up in the hospital, you know that Medicare only covers 80%. That other 20% could be very high. And my husband was having a lot of medicines at one point. It was very hard. When we moved in here, now he's 100% covered. I put my bills here. This is an application, so that means I paid all my bills. Anything that's important that I need to have at any point on hand, I put it here.
I teach arts and craft here, and we did an expo of all the projects that we did. We feel like we're a big family here. I have my neighbors that sometimes they knock on the door, we talk in the hall, or they come in, they leave the door open. It's been a long time since I can do that. I felt like we were drowning, and they brought us to the surface. This is an apple, this is a flower, and this is supposed to be our home.